Hello! We meet again. On today's episode with our Reaper, our build has not changed in any way. Still can't equip any of these items. We're pretty far off from doing that with any of them, which is kind of sad. Abilities are all identical, so the Reaper build is going to remain largely focused on the ether damage, but we're working our way up to that cold stuff. Don't you worry. In we go to the tomb to fight whatever army of ghosts awaits us, and the cranky old weirdo killing everybody and turning them into ghosts. Let's see what we've got. Oh, don't mind if I do. Walking up and ring of stealing people is probably one of the best feelings that this game can give you. Just truly awesome. Now, keep in mind that our devotions, the ones that we are spitting out most often, are the ones that are attached to our big AoE abilities. We've got our Tsunami equipped to our Siphon Souls, because I believe that's just a smidge larger than our Ring of Steel. And the more people we hit, obviously, the more Tsunamis that we launch. You can see just there. Let's see. We've got our Blizzard equipped to our Amatok. Why does it keep going back? I need this tab. Stay there. There we go. Blizzard is equipped to our auto attacks because we need crit chances to proc that, and our AoE abilities are not super reliable in that aspect. Oh my god. Got our pneumatic burst to save us from certain death from all that fucking poison damage. Eat my balls, Shrine. Not gonna worry about putting that devotion point into anything just yet, because I still need like 4, I think, to complete the bat at the very least. And I don't want to super dedicate a lot of thought to it just yet, because if I open up the devotions page, I'm going to start second-guessing the decisions that I've made, start putting points in and wasting everybody's time with the video, so you're welcome. I'm thinking about you, the viewer. Honestly, if you wanted to see a video of me just dicking around in the devotions page, we could always do that. I'm sure there's a fair bit to learn, but I feel like I'd just be a wee tiny bit boring. What am I doing? Nope, totally forgot. That's gone. Here we go. Oh yeah, so our devotions. Obviously, the Tsunami working wonders for us. Sorry. Trying to focus again. The Blizzard, not happening a whole lot. We do have the Rumor ability from Murmur, the Maiden of Rumors, which is doing some cold and acid damage. Oh my god! He just absolutely exploded me. I was hitting all of my heal buttons because I saw my health bar twitch just a little bit, and then suddenly I exploded. I think I ran into this problem with the Spellbreaker, didn't I? This seems awfully familiar, and I feel like I'm going to go back down there and have the most ridiculous bout of deja vu in killing him and feeling very, very good about it. Because fuck that guy. Even on fucking normal, man. Ugh. Anyway. Remember to always reapply your auras when you die, because they go away when that happens. Alright, fucker. Come on back. I'm gonna stab you. I'm gonna siphon you. I'm gonna knife you. And whatever else we've got in store. I'm gonna give you the illest of omens. After I pick up my body, obviously, so I can get my fucking experience base. Ah, fuck you. Look at... Okay, now it makes sense how he's dealing all the stupid fucking damage. Because I was clumped up on his cluster frag grenade cold stone bullshit. Look at that. Look at that. I hate you. Alright, now he's fine. We have dodged it. Oh, you had a spirit lurking inside of you. I see. You could just fuck off, please. What else you got? Oh my god, there's another fucking ghost, dude! It's fine. Everything's fine. Now, I haven't necessarily noticed my Cloth of Unspeakable Invocation. Cool name. Super cool name. Let me see, where is it? I haven't seen this ability go off a whole lot, so I don't necessarily know what I'm looking for just yet. So what we'll probably end up doing is just throwing our body and only our Ring of Steel into hordes of enemies to see what the effect looks like. If it's just some stupid little thing that hangs over their head, I'll just assume that it's working 51% of the time, but will be rather disappointed. I hope I didn't forget any chests down there. That'd be a little bit rough. Return to Anorak at the Conclave of the Three. Is the guy and his... Are they going to reconnect, even though he's a ghost? Tough to say. Would that be spooky? Having a family member, like, know how to contact you? Ah, there he is. Thank you for bringing my brother back. Well, what's left of them? Brothers. Glad to help, buddy. I have to be honest, this is all very strange. I don't really know how this is happening. The thing with the ghost, I mean. I suppose I don't really care. That thing, but brother, he's as much Anderon as he was when he was alive. I'm just glad to have him back. Chains of Olron, okay. What's this ghost doing here? You're asking me? I have no idea. I've heard stories about people raising the dead or summoning ancient spirits, but I've never heard of anything like this before. When he first arrived, I thought the witches were playing some sort of cruel joke, but then Aral just started in like nothing had happened. Watching the two of them argue with each other like they did before he died is odd to say the least. I fucking bet it is. I bet. Truly. Alright, ghost guy, what do you have to say? I've got to be honest, I might be getting used to this whole ghost thing. Aral seems to think it'll be good for business. What with me being able to just walk into whatever place I feel like. Benefits of being a ghost, I suppose. Anyways, thanks for the help. It's good to be back with my brothers. Even though you're dead? Well, I still don't feel very dead. I guess that's the funny thing about being a ghost. It don't much matter if you're dead or not, does it? I mean, who knows? Maybe now I'm invincible or something. In any case, I'm sure Anorak will have me back to work in no time. Working on what? I doubt it. With the number of ghosts that we've killed in this playthrough, yes. That's a fair assumption. Well, Anorak don't like us talking about it. I suppose he thinks people will come after us if they know, but we have a good life digging up old junk from all the tombs and temples around here, especially since this lot showed up. They can't seem to get enough of that stuff. That Nika over here, Bismail Camp, she's paid us a small fortune to keep mum about the little deal we've got going with her so that artifacts don't go missing on her behalf. I suppose I've said too much, haven't I? Don't tell Anorak we've been talking, okay? Okay, yeah, good luck being a ghost.
Thanks for the help back there.
I don't think I would have made it without your portal thing. He's fine. He's dead. No, technically he's undead, or a ghost, or something. I'll admit it's strange, and I'm not sure what you call it, but he's never been better as far as I can tell. He's about as smart as a box of rocks, so I'm not sure it matters to him if he's a ghost or not. At least we're all together again. Well, I'll tell you what, I can't wait to get back to work. Nika's already been down here trying to get us to go back out to the desert with Anderon's new condition. Just imagine all the places we'll be able to get into. It's going to be a great year. Even though your brother is dead. What type of business you into? What's next for the three of you? The two of them are talking about going to work. Aral seems to think we can use Anderon's new situation to our benefit. It certainly will make getting in and out of those old rat holes easier. Nika is eager to get us back out there digging through the tombs, and I can't say no to that woman. But it just doesn't seem right. Honestly, the whole thing doesn't seem right. Thanks again for your help, though. Well, good luck out there. Okay. Well, now that we've killed Wacky Ghost Man just after he's killed us, which I'm fairly certain is the second time. This may be all a repeat of the Spellbreaker go-through, but you're welcome just to make sure you remembered. It has been a week. So, onwards and upwards. Or downwards, in this case. I say that because I just assume that we're going underground because there's all sorts of tombs and temples and burial yard sites? Burial sites, that's the word I wanted. We're being electrified somehow? There we go. More lore books. I cannot wait to read. Is this it? No, just a wall. I thought a door. Maybe, possibly. And usually when there's a door, there's a secret passage or a place to go to get some more sweet loot. Was not the case. Was not the case. Alright, if you... Oh, just squash the bugs. What is over here? Anything interesting? Got a box? Scrap? Nope. Just a money-making machine at this point. Actually, why does it look like I can go over here? I guess I can't. Really? Look at that. Like, it's a whole bunch of open space. You're telling me I can't get over there? We'll figure that out later. A lot of the time when you are playing through these big open spaces, the map isn't... It's not just impassable for no reason. The developers like to hide a lot of secret passages, a lot of like off the beaten path stuff that isn't on the map for you to go find cool things. So might be shrines, might be items, might just be a cool view and some enemies, but either way, it's neat. They put a lot of thought into the environment, and I desperately appreciate everything that they do with that. So, nothing over here. But, like, it's a big tower, and it's a cool, like, piece to look at, you know? You know? You see what I'm saying? It's over this yonder. I see a focal point. It's a beetle den. Another beetle den. I hate it when they just burst into tiny Something about the way that it happens is just always fucking gross. We've been down here before, haven't we? I know we have. Whatever. We're ramping up our Reaper. It's fine. It's the way this stuff is supposed to work. Doing all the exploration that we can. We're just doing it with a different class now. Which kind of plays similarly, if I'm being honest. Lots of AoE damage between the two of them, even though this class is hard melee once all the abilities are down. This class does very much work with the ability to dual wield and the damage we can get out of that. Not using a shield for any reason. Are these? No, I don't need these for any reason either. So I'm just going to leave that in the not used pile. And maybe one of my other bad boys needs it. Which does bring up a very good point. Again, this series is getting pretty close to the end. Obviously being the third expansion. And, oh my god, what a poor camera angle. And being that the third expansion is, or no, it's the second expansion. Ashes was the first one. Third leg of the story. But since we're at this stage in the game, I'd say we are at least 75 to 80% done with the main storyline, the main quest lines between all three games. So, I'm still going to be making videos for Grim Dawn, but at the end of the day, they're probably going to be more build-focused. Probably going to be week-long bangers just to get characters to a specific point, see how I like them, see how they feel, see how they play, finding optimal build paths, farming routes, all that sort of stuff. Probably dump some effort into the Crucible and the Shattered Realm, see just how far we can get with those, and what they're going to give us as far as farming goes, and most efficient ways to grind characters up to specific levels. So as far as how I do that and, you know, what form those videos are going to take, that's probably going to be up to anybody watching these. Obviously, the opinion matters. I don't want to leave you guys just hanging with, oh, well, here's XYZ build and here's XYZ video. So if you have a specific way you want to see that stuff, if you're invested in the Crucible or the Shattered Realm, or you want to see more story playthroughs, or you just want to see specific paths of the game that are rife with XP and the best ways to farm it, let me know. I will do my best, and we'll probably dive into finding specific recipes, where to find the Mistborn Talisman. Obviously we I don't know if it was, I don't think it was on camera that I did it, but I did find it while we were doing this playthrough. And the Mistborn Talisman can only drop from, or the recipe for the Mistborn Talisman can only drop from 2 enemies, and I believe you have a 1 in 20 chance of getting the recipe for either enemy. So it is a very long, tedious, and frankly kind of monotonous journey to get that stupid item. But there are specific items like those that are hidden without, or throughout the world, that may need, you know, somebody to show you where they are. So let me know if you want to add that sort of information to the videos. Obviously, a lot of this stuff is going to be kind of just secondary, because it's going to be a lot of repetition. But at the end of the day, that's what we played this game for, right? It's a lot of the same stuff, but in a whole different way that just feels new and interesting. Got a lot of blue stuff. Eastern gloves. No, I already have that set, but nice to have, I guess. Okay, cool. So that's going to complete that quest. I don't want to go reading that just yet. I do not even want to pick up any of this stuff. Let's go sell everything first. There we go. So, all that obviously relates to the future of the channel and the Grim Dawn videos specifically. But if you have any specific suggestions, anything that you'd really like to see, obviously, requests are going to be a big thing with making builds, coming up with different ways to play different characters and classes, and mixing of classes. There's limitless options in this game, or near limitless, I guess. So, taking requests and finding the best ways to build that stuff is definitely in my mind. And if you want something specific, once we get through this playthrough, definitely let me know, and we'll do our best to figure out how to work that build out. Or if you have any suggestions about, just kind of a workhorse farming build that can get stacked all the way up, and I can just kind of farm heavy on for all my other characters, feel free to let me know too. I don't know how much effort I would devote to just, oh my god, I double clicked it, farming one guy for, the trickle down, but I don't know, could be fun. Could be fun. I do enjoy clearing out large groups of enemies. That's right, I wanted to see what that devotion damage looks like. And I'm not even going to be able to tell, because things just die when they get near me. We're getting to use our Ring of Steel plenty, but I can't really see the effect. No, shit's just dying immediately. It's supposed to be 51% of the time the devotion will proc. Now, that being said, 51% is still just a number, so I'm not entirely positive that number means anything. Because I should be getting it more than once every 2 No, 51%. I'd still be getting it about half the time. I don't know why 51% is what they opted to go with, but it's just the fact that it's an AoE, I think. Otherwise, it's like a 15% chance. Oh, he died super quick. I love it when the bosses just go down. They go down. 2 points for our devotions. Not super ready to invest anything there just yet. Alright, next group of enemies. Where are you? I need to see. Doesn't have enough health. Maybe it's them being frozen. No, because that's Ring of Steel just doing that damage. Oh, this is the bitch that killed. Yeah. Yeah. Hate it. I don't have a whole lot of resistance going with my poison either, so this one is going to hurt if I don't do it perfectly. Just gotta make sure I keep using my heals. Oh, dear God. There we go. That took. Still trying to kill me after you're dead. Really, really top-notch, top shelf. Super good. Love it. That's going to do it for today's episode, though. We will be back tomorrow. I keep hitting the spacebar to focus my camera, even though I know that's not how it works. And we'll venture further out into the Korvan Desert. But thank you so much for hanging out. And again, feel free to let me know what you think about next steps for this whole Grim Dawn identity that we've got once everything's over, and we'll see what works. But as always, please feel free to like, subscribe, YouTube, do whatever it is that they're asking you for these days. If you so wish, I will be back tomorrow, and we will continue on our journey. Goodbye.